What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining me today on the unboxing of my new phone. So you're probably wondering why I've got a new phone again. Well, let me explain. The Doogee N50 lasted 4 months and then the SIM card reader gave in. So I'm actually on my way to go and pick up the other phone. And when I come back, I'll do the unboxing and show you what I've got. And we will talk about the specs. We'll talk about what I think of the new phone and also what my thoughts were of the Doogee N50 that I had, and why I didn't get it repaired or why I didn't get the phone back. All that coming up.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I'm back from getting the new phone, and let me show you the box. I haven't unboxed it. I had to unwrap it because they want to make sure everything was functioning. So they turned the phone on, make sure that I was happy with it and everything. And this is what we got. Oukitel W32. The Oukitel W32 is in here, and I will do unboxing later on in this video. But let me talk to you about why I got the other phone, why I got this new phone. So basically what happened was Doogee N50 was working well, was working fine. 4 months down the line, the SIM card reader stopped working. I couldn't pick up my SIM, I couldn't pick up my data SIM, and I took it in for evaluation. They said the phone was going for repairs. Phone went in, 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by, nothing. I went back to the service place where I took it to. They said they were waiting for me to make payment, but the phone was under warranty because only 4 months old, so I had to argue with them. Eventually, they said they would repair the phone. Another week went by, nothing. I went back again. They said, oh, they're waiting for me to sign off and make a payment. Once again, I explained to them the phone is under warranty, I shouldn't be paying. Provided my slip, spoke to the salesperson that I spoke to previously. They said, no, it's all a misunderstanding. The service department has pulled the store. The store manager was, I don't know, let's call it confused and thought I had to pay. Eventually, the phone went in for repairs. Now, we're in the 4th week already, so which means I've been a month without the device. Month without my phone. I was using a tablet that was cracked screen, was outdated. I couldn't update, and in order for me to work, I needed a device. So 4th week went by, I went back to them. The phone was supposed to be there. The phone wasn't there. They promised me the phone would be there the Friday. I went back the Friday. The phone wasn't there from the service department, and now...
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Literally losing my shit with them because 6 weeks down the line, my phone is not there. My phone is not repaired. What the hell do I do? I can't access WhatsApp. I can't do any work. I can't do anything because everything's on my phone. Eventually, the salesperson gave me an option. I can wait till Monday and get the phone, hopefully. And I said, nope. 6 weeks went by. The phone was only supposed to be away for 2 weeks because it's a 2-week repair process. And yeah, we're 6 weeks down the line. I'm not waiting another day, another 2 days. I want my phone. And eventually, they gave me the Oukitel. So I've got the Oukitel now because of their incompetence, their mishap, and their failure to communicate properly and to understand what was needed to get my phone repaired. Needless to say, I have to go through this whole rigmarole of setting up the phone, accessing my data, accessing all my passwords, setting up my Wi-Fi, you name it. I have to go through this whole process again. Anyways, my take on the Doogee N50 that I had: perfect phone, lovely device, lightweight, nice and thin. It was fast. It had sufficient RAM. It had sufficient memory. Everything was perfect with the phone. Cheap phone in comparison. It's was 2,500 for the phone, and I can honestly say that I wish I could get that phone back. The Oukitel is a rugged phone. As you'll see, I'll show you later on in the video what it looks like, and I'll give you the specs and the weight and everything. But the Doogee N50 for me was more like my Oppo 7 in weight and in look and feel. I gotta make do with the phone they gave me, make the best of the situation I'm in, and take it from there. So let me get inside. Let me open up and lay out everything, and then bring you guys back and show you what's in the box. There's not much in the box though, and just show you the phone, give you a weight perspective, and then give you the specs of the phone, and then I'll talk you through the phone itself. I'm gonna do an update video on the Oukitel maybe 2-3 weeks down the line, and give you my feedback on the device itself and what I find pro, what I find con on the device, and what I like, what I don't like. But just back to the Doogee N50, guys. If you want to get yourself a cheap phone that is worthwhile, that is good for daily use, the Doogee N50 is quite a good phone to get. I know most of us in South Africa want to go with Samsung and iPhone and Huawei and all those name branded ones, but the Doogee N50, trust me guys, was a good phone. It was a really good phone. Just the one issue that I had with it was the SIM card reader that packed up, but I don't think that's a common fault. It could happen with any device. So if you guys really looking to get a phone, I'll leave a link where you can buy the Doogee N50, the description below, and you guys can check it out. But yeah, let's get back to unboxing the Oukitel W32 and give you guys a rundown of the phone.
A few moments later.
So this is what's in the box. We've got SIM tool, charging cable, charging adapter block, cell phone, and your paperwork. Box and nothing more. That's it. That's what's in the box. Okay, let's talk about the Oukitel WP32. It's got a dual camera, flashlight. It's a rugged phone, it's quite heavy. I'll show you the weight of it. Type-C charging port, which is covered. It's got a jack for the headphones, your mic, also covered. It's quite thick. Look at it. Very heavy. Screen is good. Of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh this phone, and then I'm going to weigh my previous phone that I had, the OnePlus 5T, and I'm also going to weigh a Samsung and show you the difference in weight. So what I've got here is a little scale. So we'll put the scale down, and we shall just put the camera a little bit more down there. Turn it on. Okay, so if you can see a whopping 238 let's call it 21 grams for the phone. 238 going right to, it's going down. Yeah, so let's call it 238 grams. That's the weight of this phone. So I'm going to get the other phones and I'll show you the weight of that. Okay, so first up we've got the OnePlus 5, which is an old Star Wars edition phone of mine. So we'll put that on the scale and we'll check the weight. 174. And still going, still going, still going. Let's go to 175. Now, if you look at the two phones, you look at the width comparison. The Oukitel is quite thick. You look at that. Next up, we'll do the Samsung. We'll see the Samsung's weight. So let's put the Samsung down there. Yeah, 100 and let's go 100. It's still going. Okay, let's make it 113 to round it off. 113 grams compared to the Oukitel, a whopping 296.45 grams for the Oukitel WP32. That's the weight of this phone. So you're logging around 300 grams of phone in your pocket. Let's check the Samsung out. Samsung is over 100 grams less than the Oukitel. Let me just get it squared away properly. Yep, over 100 grams less than the Oukitel. So it just shows you. This is a monster phone. And as we say in South Africa, Bucksteen. Because this thing is so heavy and so rugged that, I mean, it's, as you can hear, it's not thin plastic. It's, yeah. Okay, let's talk specs. This is a dual SIM phone. Even the SIM card tray is buried deep in the phone, and you need to use the specific SIM tool tray remover adapter because you can't get that out. Once you've popped it open, you need to use the pry bar on the back of it to actually open it. Dual SIM. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, Android 13, but it's expandable. It's got 4 gigs of RAM plus 8 gigs expandable and runs on Android 13. Much features to talk about other than it's got expandable RAM, which basically uses from your internal storage. Storage wise, let's have a look and see what our storage is on this phone. It's 128 gigabytes of storage on the phone, and the system uses 19 gigs of that. So you've got ample space for storage on this device. It runs quite smoothly. I mean, it doesn't have any issues. So there we go. That's the Oukitel WP32 in a nutshell. There's nothing really to write back about with regards to the phone itself. However, it is quite rugged and quite heavy.